If you're a company manufacturing, licensing, or trademarking any form of clothing and textiles, such as athletic wear, school uniforms, shirts, pants, skirts, dresses, towels, napkins, tapestries, bedding, linens, pillows, handbags, you are going to be about to be impacted by a recent law passed in California where the Senate approved of what they call SB707, the Responsible Textile Recovery Act of 2024. This is the first extended producer responsibility recycling program really aimed at addressing the waste, the textile waste in the US. The act requires that producers of apparel or textile articles form and join what they call a PRO, a producer responsibility organization that gets approved by California's Department of Resources Recycling and Recovering Department by July 1st, 2026. Your company has to submit a plan for collection, repair, reuse, and recycling of clothing and textiles for review. Upon approval of a plan, or by July 1st, 2030, whichever comes first, non-compliant producers of covered products will have up to $50K a day. If they view your uncompliance as unintentional, it could be as low as $10K a day, but intentional is $50K a day for willful violation of the act. Producers of covered products are responsible for your entire life cycle. So repair, reuse, upcycle of all your garments and your fibers. The only exception to this rule is if you only sell secondhand covered products in California or have less than $1 million in sales in California, you're exempt from complying with this law. So the big thing is to know is that even though California was the first state in the US to pass this, other states are going to follow, as well as it's likely there's another bill that now that the election is over that will likely get passed called the America's Trade and Investment Act. And it was a bipartisan bill, otherwise known as the America's Act, that has over $14 billion in incentives for circularity. So reusing the product, reselling the product over and over again across apparel, footwear, accessories, and home linens. If enacted, the America's Act would support domestic circularity businesses. So if you're a e-commerce company, this bill will give you a positive impact, but it will also have penalties for offshoring in manufacturing in China. So nearshoring needs to quickly happen for a lot of these textile companies. So what's your plan for your brand to repair, reuse, and upcycle your garments and fibers in the near future? If you need some help, let me know.